All right, guys, I was asked for my opinion on Time Heist and what my thoughts were on the overall thing. So there's like what, multiple tiers here, 25, 35, 50, 65, and then 80. I was asked to give my opinion on this here. Overall, this is not, in my opinion, this is a poor way or a lazy way of them doing catch-up mechanics, which is just not really a catch-up mechanic. It's more, hey, let's cater to the whales and krakens that are willing to spend. Because ultimately, if you want to even, as a day one player, be able to purchase this offer, you essentially have to purchase all the previous ones first, because you have to at least get to level 65 in order for you to be able to even get to see the level 80 version of this Time Heist event. But I'm going to be going through here what my overall thoughts are on the individual tiers. I'll go through all of them and I'll talk about sort of like what the value is there for a player, you know, why this can definitely be helpful for you if you choose to spend. Although in my opinion, I am probably encouraging no one to spend on this because I just don't think it's, I just don't want to reward them for their nonsense. That's kind of what it comes down to. Let's start off with level 25. I'm getting a little bit too hot already, but the first tier of this, right? So yes, you get these characters at level 25 at 3 stars, gear tier 5 abilities at 3221. This actually isn't terrible because Wave 1 Avengers are useful. They can be used in the Heroes campaign here. Black Widow and Hawkeye are really not needed for anything except for maybe Black Widow for a flash event. These 3 characters are really where you're going to get the most value, and even more so with Captain America and Hulk. So therefore, there's some value there. You'll be able to get through the Heroes campaign, things like that. There'll be some value there. And even for some future Scourge events too, you can get some value. Defenders, okay, this is for a flash event. You can also use them in the gamma raids early too. I think for whatever, I forgot what difficulty in the Greek raids you start having restrictions. I think it's like difficult. Is it difficulty 2, difficulty 3? So you can also use them like in the middle section in the gamma raids. And then you have the Kree characters here. Kree villains is what they said. Minerva, okay, it's useful in the gamma raids if you're looking at it from that perspective. And then for the Kree minions, it's good to be able to get these characters to 3 stars because you can unlock Nick Fury, and then Nick Fury can be used for the Invaders raid team if you get lucky with unlocking some of those characters. So there is some value that's there. Is this worth 20 bucks? This actually isn't a terrible value for 20 bucks because you also do get some gold here. You get some additional materials. This is what, Blue Gear Raid Orb, okay? The ability materials, I mean, T1 and T2, I guess at this level is fine. I would even like to have seen them start to throw in purple ability materials early at this stage. I think that would have been a little bit more meaningful and helpful in my opinion. The Blitz credits is nothing to insat too because you can start farming some characters there in the Blitz store that could provide some value for you. But then you also get to unlock Blitz, you unlock alliances, you get some raids. You get all the way through chapter 4, right? It looks like in chapter 3, so you can even start farming some additional characters. And then you also get to complete some challenges here too. So, all right, level 25 don't look too bad, all right? And then you get to level 35 here where you get some more characters. So you get these characters again at 3 stars, the Wakandans. You don't have Shuri, so the Wakandans aren't gonna be that useful, but you can do the first like 3 tiers or 4 tiers, the first 4 tiers of the Chaos Theory event where you can get some gold promotion credits there. You will need Shuri before you can do the level 5 version of it because you need 5 Wakandan characters then. Skill Military, I guess that's for a flash event too. The Training Map flash event. A-Day, that's why you get the Mercs. And then you also get Hand too here at 3 stars, which I don't like the Hand team, but let's keep it real, right? Like these 2 characters, Hand Assassin and Noble, in them at 3 stars is helpful if you're thinking about being able to unlock Phoenix. If you care about Phoenix, being able to unlock her, at least you get these 2 characters already at 3 stars to be able to help you on that quest because you do the Mystic Villain controllers. So cool, right? Like that's somewhat helpful. You get some additional gold here. I don't want to listen. The gold is actually really nice. The 7.5 here, the 3.5, and the previous one. What? Why are there no purple ability materials here? Why are there no purple ability materials here? That's what you would need at level 35. I've been saying this. You need purple ability materials earlier than this game thinks that you do. There's not enough of it. There's none of it there. All right, I digress. Let's just continue to proceed through the stuff. You unlock Arena, Julio. You get more progression through the Heroes and the Villains campaign. Get some challenges there. Cool. 40 bucks though, not worth it. I'm sorry. This is not worth $40. should be $20 at the level 25 one. $40, you can miss me with that crap. No, this is not worth it in my opinion. Hard pass. I would just grind my way through this. This is not worth it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. If this was worth 20 bucks, if this was $20, cool. Or 40 bucks though? Hell no. 75. Okay. Next tier. Level 50. Okay, level 50, you get Guardians. Okay, you can unlock Star-Lord. You really kind of only care about Gam. That's really kind of it. Star-Lord is needed for a Flash event though, so I guess there's value there. Okay, you get Sinister 6. So Sinister 6, so you can use Sinister 6 here for the, you can use Sinister 6 for getting Shuri. My God, why am I blanking on that? You can use it to get Shuri, you can use it to get Invisible Woman. It's needed for Invisible Woman, but then Shuri can help you with that Flash event, right? Once you get those characters. So, and of course, I forgot, you have to get them the 5 stars too. So this will be helpful on your way because you do get these characters to 4 stars. You just need to farm them and then get them the 5 stars in order for you to be able to, I think, to unlock Shuri, because I think Shuri's still a 5-star unlock. Forgive me for some of you beginners. Hey, let me know if I'm wrong about that, but that could be helpful there. You get Hydra, who's strong in war. Sorry, Hydra is strong in war. Sure. At this level, maybe. Hydra would be strong in war, but Winter Soldier or the Rebirth team will be helpful in the bio raids. Zemo, you'll need for Villains Chapter 7-1. Two of these characters you can use for Villains Chapter 7-1. So there is some value there. You get some of these other minions too. So okay, there's some value there. Ravagers, the Ravagers you can actually use in a Scourge event, like all the Ravager characters. But I'm more concerned about these 3 minions. So these 3 minions, the Ravager minions, alongside like Merc Lieutenant, who you would have gotten previously before in the previous level if you purchased that one, and then Merc Riot Guard as well. You can use these minions for Archangel's event, right? So you're gonna need minion characters for the first 2 nodes whenever you do that. So this can kind of jumpstart you a little bit here to get you on your way to go and do that. Then you get, oh my goodness, I skipped ahead here. You get X Factor, which is needed for Adam Warlock. You still need Jubes though. You still need Jubes, so it helps, gets you on your way. $75 though is steep to me. What do you get from campaign progression? So you get, we already unlocked Alliance War, didn't we? Okay, no. So you unlocked Alliances before. Now you get War. Now you unlock Red Stars, Donation, Star Trek up to 5. Sounds like you complete all of Heroes and Villains here up to Chapter 6. Get through Nexus 4, started on Cosmic 1. Okay, you get some more challenges here all the way up to Tier 7. I actually like the 15 million goal. Like, if I'm not looking at the price of this, now you're starting to get some T3 ability materials. If you're starting to get some more of this, if I don't look at the price, this actually looks pretty good. 75 bucks though is steep. I feel like you could probably make a case that this may be worth $50. Maybe, but I'm even leaning, I would like, maybe $50 is still too steep, but I feel like that's more of an appropriate price for this. But the fact that you would have had to spend 20, then 30, and then this, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it, guys. I just think that that's way too steep in my opinion. Next tier here, 65. So you get Asgardians and X-Force and Symbiotes to unlock Shuri. So at this stage, they're giving you the unlock for Shuri, I guess. This one, you unlock Jubilee, which of course you would then need to be able to unlock Adam Warlock. And you get power armor needed for campaigns. Oh, the Doom campaign. Inhumans, then you get Shield Medic. Okay, ISO 10, but don't you get out of the gate anyways, like as a beginner player? So I don't really know. Or did you say in the ISO campaign? That's just confusing to me. I'm audible off that. There are some good characters here. Hela, Thor, who you would have already had anyways at 3 stars. Symbiotes aren't really useful for anything, but I guess you can use them to unlock Shuri. Imtech, kind of very similar. Gamma rays can be helpful there. Inhumans can be used for Scourge event. I just don't know if this is worth $100. I feel like some of the characters that were in the previous tiers were better for $100. You know, I don't know. Like this assortment of characters here for me, you can unlock Dr. Octopus. Is anybody still using Dr. Octopus anymore for anything in life? I don't know. Like, I don't think that that's the values there. You do get you get RTA. Nobody wants that. You unlock Cosmic Crucible. So, oh yeah, at level 65, you unlock Cosmic Crucible. I guess you had Wakandans before. That's it for really your Cosmic Crucible, and you can make do with the other teams that you do have, but Cosmic Crucible may be an absolute nightmare for you, right? If you're doing it. So that may not be a great experience. You get 20 million gold, you get 2 elites. I think in this section they should offer T4s too, right? There's no T4s here. Like T4 ability materials, I think would have been nice here. Offering some, well, they do give some ISO stuff here too. Oh, I think this one is missing T4 ability materials, if you ask me. I think that's the one thing that I would say is missing. I just don't see how this is worth $100 though. No, right? Like, no, I already said it's not worth $100. It's not worth $100. And then the last tier here, I actually think this is the best version of it. Like if I'm a beginner player, I would probably prefer to grab this one itself, and then, you know, I'll make up for whatever it is that I'm missing from the previous tiers. I'll just grind to get it, because I get Icarus, I get Cersei, I get Kestrel, I get the Infinity Watch team, which can be helpful for me early. I can get Magneto immediately, which then allows me to be able to have a nice little villains team that I can use for some content. Black Order, I can use for villains. Astonishing X-Men, yes, they're strong and raised, but hey, maybe that can help me out in some raid content until I can then work my way up to Doom raids eventually in the future. Like, I would prefer this. Like, this here may actually be worth $100. Like, this one may be worth $100 if there were more things to it. I think they need to. I think they were trying to emulate here Swogo, right? And their Hyperdrive bundle, where you get $100 and you get all these previous legacy legendary characters. That's what they should have done here. I think if they were trying to shoot for anything, they should have did a $100 offer. You give all the legacy legendary characters, you get everybody them to unlock already, even up to Omega Red, if you ask me. Like, okay, maybe not Omega Red, but at least up to like Jubilee or something, right? Like, give them all the legacy unlock characters there, legendary characters. You probably wouldn't have had to go as high as gear tier 14. You could have probably stopped at level 75, maybe stop at giving them enough materials to get to gear tier 13, then giving them this extra stuff here. Because I do think the T4s are good. I think the 20 million gold is good. I think the training material orbs here are good. Probably would like to see some more T4s, but that's just me personally. I think that there's some good things that are here, because you're getting even some Armory 15 orbs and some Armory 14 orbs. Like, I actually think that the $100 value here is okay. I don't think it quite matches up to what I would expect to get from this. So if you ask me, guys, I just don't. The only offer that only offers that I'm thinking are probably valuable, maybe this level 81, and then probably level 25. And it might just be because I'm mentally tired now after going through all of this. But like, if you probably ask me again tomorrow, I'll say no. I don't know. Like, the materials that you're getting at level 80 are actually pretty good. Like, the materials here are good. Let's backtrack on this, right? Like, the materials here are good. The character, Icarus, Cersei, Kestrel, amazing, right? Like, amazing characters. Even here, like, good characters. But you can't get this until you get to level 65. You would have to spend on the previous offers first before to be able to get here. It's just lazy, man. It's just lazy. It's not the right way to do it, guys. And I don't, once again, being a part of the Envoy program is frustrating, because it's like, ask us, guys, ask us what the players want, and then take that feedback and then use, because we're pulling in information from our communities about what it is that you guys are asking for. And then you give us this crap? I don't know, like, cumulative. Maybe it's okay, but sorry, no, cumulative is trash, because you have to spend to be able to get here first as a beginner player. But I'm done, guys. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Maybe you do. Maybe you disagree. I think this is a lazy way of doing a catch-up mechanic. I think they missed the mark here. $400 to be able to catch up to get to level 80 in Marvel Strike Force is a crapshoot. And honestly, I'm sorry, Scopey, you dropped the effing ball on this one. I'm out, y'all.